Newton, a company that applied for a medical marijuana license in Alabama, is now facing accusations of having ties to a Russian oligarch.
That is not the only accusation. The company is also accused of being owned by a dead person. WAAY 31's Matt Paskowitz joins us live in the studio. Matt, you've been looking into these accusations all day. What do we know?
Hey Dan, Nikel, 3 Notch Roots in Andalusia just missed out on receiving a medical marijuana license in August. However, once the Alabama Medical Cannabis Commission made the decision to pause licensing, some began raising concerns about 3 Notch Roots and the backers of the group. Alabama's medical marijuana industry is at a standstill after 2 separate attempts to award licenses were halted by inconsistencies in scoring and a judge's order. Controversy has now carried over to one company, 3 Notch Roots, who scored high but just missed the cut. Taking a look into their heavily redacted paperwork, nothing stands out until the name Andre Bloch shows up. The documents say Bloch owns more than 8% of the company as a shareholder of Curaleaf. Forbes reports Bloch owns nearly a quarter of Curaleaf, a company Vice News revealed that Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich funded heavily. Abramovich has been in the news the past few years. The New York Times reports his ties to Russian President Vladimir Putin have resulted in sanctions from the U.S., UK, and the European Union. Redacted documents show not Abramovich, but Mirtha Carter owning 51% of 3 Notch Roots. An online obituary from Foreman Brown Service Funeral Home in Andalusia shows Carter died in March. I made multiple attempts today to ask both 3 Notch Roots and Curaleaf about these serious allegations. Curaleaf did release a statement responding in part to some of the accusations. It reads in part, Mr. Abramovich was one of many worldwide sources of capital raised over several years. Those loans, which were legal, well documented, and not secret, were repaid well before the start of the war. Reporting in the studio, I'm Matt Paskowitz, WAAY 31 News.